Hello, I'm Aditi Bhide. I'm from EXTC Department, Electronics and Telecommunications from Khadomar Shani, which is an engineering college in Mumbai. We had a seminar hosted by Mr. Nitin. In our college, it was a webinar because the pandemic was going on, and he told us about career labs. And he basically highlighted how profile building is important and necessary because our CVs would be lacking that X factor, what in his words, because of the pandemic, wouldn't be able to do projects or internships and so on and so forth. So yes, he highlighted the importance of projects, internships. Also, he mentioned that how Career Labs offers a project with a mentor who is in the industry. So it's basically like a research project with the industry mentor. So that was something which gravitated me towards Career Labs because, like he rightly mentioned, due to the pandemic, our opportunities were highly dwarfed, and with Career Lab, I was hoping to get that exposure without losing out on much opportunity. There were three tests, like you mentioned. There was one psychometric test, which was more about how my interests are, or they were indicatory as to where my interests were aligned, and so on and so forth. So after those three tests, there was an aptitude test, and after that, I got a profile report. So more than self-discovery, it was there was a questionnaire whether yes, no, more likely, less likely. So basically, they made me zero down on something that I already knew. So it was much more like a confirmation or a reaffirmation of some sort. So yes, the report was it mentioned what should be the steps and what should be done in what time. So I was learning the German language, so it did advise me to complete my B2 certification, which I did. So, but at least I could narrow down to something. My mentor call was with the co-founder of Career Labs, which is Kritika, and even though it was a brief call, she kind of helped me narrow down what startup acts I should choose because that was the next step in profile building. So yeah, she also told me that like a lot of people in my field also face a similar dilemma as to whether they should go to the software side or the hardware side or stay where they are. So she told me to take it slow and discover the different fields. I had enrolled to 6 startup act courses. There were six, and one of them was wireless communication, IoT, and something, which was one course as a startup act. Then there was data science, marketing, VLSI, and I'm not sure about the other two, but there was something to do with core electronics. And I went ahead and I chose IoT. I finished all six of them. I got my certifications for all six of them. And I went ahead and chose IoT career track. So basically, I went ahead with the IoT career track. Like I said, the startup act was like a combined part of three. But this course being offered by Skyfi Labs, which is also based in Bangalore, they had separated those three, and I went ahead and chose IoT. So because actually they were offering better projects, and there were five, and like I told you, projects was something that I couldn't do because I was confined at my house. So that was something I really was looking forward to. So I went ahead, and it was a very intensive course, a very detailed course. And Skyfi Labs did offer excellent assistance while building the course. They shipped a kit, and even though it was quite in the pandemic, it was on time and all the equipment was right. So I went ahead and I built 5 projects, which are a part of my project portfolio now. So one of them was a temperature sensor, which I remodeled to become a proper weather app, and there was another water monitoring system, a smart irrigation system, an automated lighting system, and a smart building system. Basically, what you need is an impetus, right? So I went ahead and I modified all those 5 systems, incorporated into one project. So I kind of was aiming towards building a smart city. So these 5 projects became key elements to my main project. And I completed the course sometime in March, early in March. So the good thing was a lot of people start doing a course and they leave it midway. But because there was that fixed time limit that I had to complete the course in 90 days, it became quite a priority. And I finished my course on 26th March and I received my certificate for the same. So basically, the focus of the month webinars are really informative because Kritika ma'am touches upon very important key topics, and to be honest, at the end of my profile building journey, I think those were my favorite, or that was my favorite part, or because that was like real key information. There were live doubt solvings, and she used to take live examples. So that was a very interesting, and moreover it was something which was actively helping us. So whether it was choosing a master's program, whether it was finding programs in your specialization, university selection, basically they don't, like, I wouldn't say that you are given a list of universities, but you are made capable enough to find your own list of universities, be it filling your CV or resume, which was really helpful. So her talks are really insightful. So I have a kind of a bittersweet experience about the same, and the only person I remember was interacting who used to, who really understood what I was going through was Miss Arpita, and she really used to communicate. We used to communicate via email. And then she kind of, understood the entire situation, because like I said, I, being in the electronics sector and the IoT career field that I had chosen, but even though I had finished my advanced courses which were project based, it so happened that because my course was project based, I had completed projects. And so yeah, either ways, I think Miss Arpita was really helpful to other people. I believe that at least till like second year, you should be clear whether you want to study further or work. So that was the case for me. I was very clear that I wanted to do my master's, because given the education system in India, or I will not take place blame on somebody, but we are not exposed to such a extensive skill set, or an extensive, we are just introduced to various concepts and topics. So to learn something in depth, or to go ahead, it is quite advisable if you are enjoying studying what you are studying, to do masters. So basically you should know the difference between what you want to do, because at the end of the day, if you're not enjoying what you're doing, then it is very easy to learn a new skill and then change your field and not to pursue masters. So that is that. More importantly, profile building should start in the second year, first year itself. Be it giving your GRE quite earlier than I am, or doing the right internships and projects. It's very helpful in the long run.